Can I scroll through real quick? You know what gerrymandering is?
Yeah.
You've been talking about that in another class?
It's a pretty great guy.
You just had to put the AP in front of just make yourself.
Well, I'm not taking government.
It's basically this.
Let's go into Black Lives Matter, because that's one of the things that's been happening, right, with the football protests and stuff. And we see it's an updated thing there, okay? So here, and I will say, this one is a pretty, just get back here on topic right here. This one is a pretty new topic. Like, this was not on, I don't think this was on the list last year when we were doing these papers. If it was like brand new on there, okay? And so you've now got an entire, they call these portal pages. You have an entire portal into all sorts of things about this topic, Black Lives Matter, okay? You've got, over here, it talks about that there's featured viewpoints. Why might viewpoints not be the best thing to use? It might have a bias to it, right? The viewpoint, even the name of it itself talks about like that it's somebody's personal viewpoint on it. There might be some good things in there to be able to look and see like what are counter arguments and stuff. That might be a good place to go for that. But you've got statistics. Those are always awesome to be able to kind of show the numbers of what you're talking about there. Images, reference material, magazine articles, audio files, news articles, academic journals, videos, other related websites that they have kind of vetted and said these ones are good ones for you, related topics and stuff here. So all of that is in one page. So if Mrs. Bullheis is asking you and saying, you need a magazine article, you should have a reference material in there, you've got all that different kind of stuff all in one page here, okay? So we're going to kind of play around with this a little bit. And the very first thing I want Ben to do is go up to the very top again. And there is an option here to sign in with Google. And here's where the power of having your Chromebook and your West Ottawa email address and this, yep. Allow it. Everything kind of syncs. So now Ben is going to see his name up here. And when you sign in, you should see your name listed on there. Yes, everybody's got their name showing up there? Awesome. Okay. Now, we're going to go and we're actually going to look, let's do a magazine article first. So if you want to click on magazines there, Ben. And that brings us to, oops, you did it. Yeah, it was fine. That brings us to kind of these first magazine articles, but we know that there's 95 magazine articles in here. So you've got a lot of options there. So click on the actual magazines here itself. And look at how recently we've got stuff showing up. And actually, if we did it, if we sorted by date instead, right now we're at relevance. Let's sort by date and see. February 2018. Oh, hey, that's this month. So you've got the most updated information coming through here, okay? I will tell you a couple more things. You see these yellow squares here? And then if you scroll down just a little bit more, Ben, there's red triangles next to it or a green circle. Green circle, easiest reading level. Yellow square, intermediate reading level, absolutely. You can read this without a problem, okay? The red triangles, you all can read that stuff too, okay? That's the highest level. But just know, it might take you a little bit more brain power. It might take you a little bit more focus to make sure that you are paying attention to vocabulary in there, to basic ideas and that sort of thing, okay? So let's go into one of the, let's try this one, this Mother Jones one here. And now, if you look here, you have the entire article. You don't have to be subscribing to Mother Jones magazine, which we actually don't subscribe to this one in the library, but you have access now. It would be behind a paywall if you were searching for this article on Google, okay? Scroll all the way down to the bottom, and it has been my experience that y'all are not nearly as excited about this feature as I am.
And Miss Bullheis,
And Mrs. Bullheis.
because you haven't had to write them.
Oh, we don't have
If
to
only
cite.
this had existed.
Right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
The article,
I mean,
the
you don't have to
absolute
do that.
citation that you need in MLA format is already here for you on every single article in this database. You don't have to spend the time creating that. Jackson, question, comment?
I was reading a primary source and it says this text has been suppressed due to author restrictions.
Oh, interesting.
What are you on?
I have not seen that before. Okay. So you've got